2, 3. Hello everybody, today I have special guest Selena, and she's going to speak with you about the life in the UK and the life in Canada. So she's here for is it 6 months?
6 months, yeah.
6 months, so she's going to share her own experience. So let's start, Selena. Great. So Selena, how did you find the weather then?
Alright, so first of all, the weather is completely different, of course, from Canada to the UK.
I'm agree with you.
I think it starts with your expectations. I expected London, UK, that's where I'm staying, to be very rainy and grey 24/7. In reality, it's not that bad.
So many people, yeah, they expect the same thing.
Actually,
changing.
It was always fluctuating. So one moment it was sweater weather, or the next it was I need a coat and a scarf because it was damp.
What do you mean, like?
I wake up, I look outside, and the ground is wet. It's damp, but I never heard any rain. So I'm always wondering, how is it wet on the ground?
Well,
it's a mystery.
It's raining at night. That's.
I don't know. One day, maybe I'll wake up in the middle of the night and find out.
Yeah.
I find the temperature also fluctuates a lot. So it could be bone chilly, and then it could be sweater weather or t-shirt weather, according to Canadian standards. So that's, you never know.
T-shirt weather, you call it.
Yeah, you never know what's gonna happen. Or we'd say sweater instead of jumper. So that brings my other point, vocabulary.
Yeah.
The vocabulary here is a little bit woo.
So Selena, how about the language? Did you find like strange words or like different words, you know, from the one you use it back home?
Here everyone says toilet, but to Canadians that kind of sounds a little weird. It sounds what we'd say vulgar.
Vulgar, well,
vulgar, very like, oh, like I don't want to know that you're going to the toilet. Don't tell me that. Like too much information. TMI. Washroom, bathroom.
Learn that one. TMI. Too much information. If someone like bother you, he's like blah blah blah. Just say TMI.
So right away you've got to try to change your vocabulary. Toilet, not washroom or bathroom. Another one was tube. So back home we would say the metro or the subway.
Oh yeah, they say tube here.
Yeah, so usually we say subway, but because a lot of foreigners would say metro, but here in London and in England and the UK, you would say the tube. It's just easier to switch it tube. It's a lot shorter though too of a word, so it is actually kind of nicer to say that. So we want to talk about the lifestyle in terms of it's a lot more crowded over here. So let's say I'm walking down the street. Of course, there's all these pubs, which you won't get back home, but they're always full. All the restaurants are full. All the stores are always, there's always people.
So Canada, it's empty, yeah?
Well, you could have places where they're completely empty because the population is not as condensed. Even in our major cities like Toronto or Vancouver, you won't have that population condensed so tightly together. So the chances of you going into a restaurant or a store, there's going to be less people, versus here there's always going to be a couple people in the restaurant or the bar or
so I think because of the population here is like how many millions? Like the population here, a few millions.
Yeah, it's all like quadruple ours. I have no idea what ours is.
Maybe it depends on the area. So maybe that where in London and in Cardiff, like in big cities, because yeah, I think like some small villages. Like some small village, they are quite empty, like I've been there. But this is the overall.
This is the overall because I'm staying in London and I've visited areas in Cardiff.
That's good. So I hope you enjoy it, and we'll see you in Canada one day.
I hope so. That'd be great.
Alright, thanks a lot.
No problem.
I would like to thank Selena for this interview or video, whatever it is. And don't forget to subscribe on my channel. Go to UK.